My life was turned upside down in May of 2006 after 29 years and 2 months with the Budweiser Corporation. I was called to the boardroom, which was unusual, and when I walked in the boardroom, the two owners of the company were in there, the human resource person and the president of the company, and I was fired. As soon as I was fired, I was walked to my desk and loaded a couple boxes of my office stuff up. I was escorted to the car and my keys were taken and I was given a ride home. It was the longest 10-minute ride of my life. But what was going through my mind was, how was I going to tell my daughters that their dad just got fired and we may lose our house? It's the hardest thing I've ever faced in my life.
I remember the day my dad came home. It was a life-changing day, something that I don't think anyone could ever forget. I was upstairs in the computer room and I noticed that my dad had come home earlier than usual. It was earlier in the afternoon. I was on the computer at the time and he just came upstairs and said, "Katie, I have to tell you something." And I just remember, looking back at him, he, caught me off guard and he said, "I lost my job." And I knew what it meant for our family. Raising two girls on your own. My heart stopped. My heart dropped into my stomach. And I could tell that my dad had the same feeling. And we cried. It was just us two in that moment in the computer room. And that's something that's just stuck with me all these years.
Looking back on my past, the one thing I've learned since owning my own business with Vemma is there's no limitations in life. And the difference between my life now and back then is I have the time to do what I want to do when I want to do it now. My time now is spent waking up in the morning, having breakfast with my daughters, drinking that cup of coffee that I'm looking forward to every morning. We have date nights every week. I have date nights with both my daughters. We now go on vacations. We go anywhere we want to go, and that's just a great feeling to have time to do anything on this earth that you want to do. I have no bosses anymore. I meet people in my organization now for lunch and do one-on-ones. I'm not a puppet on a string anymore. I'm just an average person that found the right company, the right product. It's just a great feeling. One closed door opened up another door for me, which turned out to be the greatest future anyone could ask for. Your dreams can come true.